Hey guys, welcome back to our review of Kamen Rider GO episode 22. As always, I'm your host, Stratos. Here with me today we have
Cinder Blaze.
My dude, welcome back. And no, it is not lost on me that the episode that GO gets GO2 is 22.
Yes.
I just now, that's a thing that I realized. Also, side note, we're using like a background thing to get rid of our background, and it like fractals a little weird sometimes. So if you see us futs out, yeah, it does. But yeah, honestly, in terms of Sogo's development, because like this was horrible for Gates's. In terms of Sogo's development, I think this did a lot to repair parts of his character I didn't like and sort of like ground him a little bit, because like he's not infallible. You know, we've shown him as like his sort of foundation was unshakable. And like if for only a moment we got to see him be like, wait, no, that's not, like, he does have those darker inner thoughts. He isn't like he's a at some points a person instead of just a caricature.
Yeah. And it's really funny because like the whole Gaze and Tsukiyomi arc was was Gaze kind of feeling beat up because like
because he kicked himself.
Before that, but because like he was contemplating that killing the dude, and he's like, Gio would never think of that. He's supposed to be the evil one, yet I'm the one having the evil thoughts, and yada yada yada. Like that makes some sense. Like the way he resolves, like for some fucking reason, it's like stuck in his head. It's like, I gotta kill myself. I gotta kill myself. Gotta kill myself. Like, for Gio, like what we kind of like learn at the end is like he does have all those like dark thoughts. He just doesn't show it. And like one of the things like his reflection said is like even though you say all this idealistic like bullshit, like in your mind you're thinking the exact fucking opposite. And now that I kind of like think about that, I'm like, this like recontextualizes like his interactions with like Gaze and Tsukiyomi.
100%. And like I don't know, I really wish the mirror character would have stuck around for a lot longer, because like, or even have been introduced way earlier, because I feel like this was a really important bit for his character, because like I wasn't truly on board with him until now. Resolution of that was a little weird, and like I have a feeling we're gonna like fall into this plot where like they're not going to communicate well to each other anymore, and that's going to be the center point for the drama, and I hate that. But again, we don't know yet. We don't fully know yet. I don't know. I in terms of repairing his character, I thought it was neat, and like even the Ryuki characters didn't know. I felt like there was like more stuff going on that I'm privy to, but I enjoyed it. I like base level. The interactions between those characters was nice, and for someone who's not seen Ryuki before, like it worked out perfectly fine.
Yeah, he looked like a pretty nice dude. He did like kind of help guide him, but not directly. Mm-hmm. So like that kind of works for this show, to be honest.
Yeah. And I do think there's merit in like, since they didn't get the Ryuki watch, which is weird because it gets it eventually at some point, I assume. But like, since he had erased his own memory in his own show proper, spoilers by the way, I don't know, like there was nothing, like the ramifications of the show, I guess, still exist, and I hope that's like the thing.
Yeah, it ain't Geo Day yet, so like it's fine for them to kind of like mess around with it for now.
Yeah. But yeah, that was neat. Power Up is weird. I like the look of it, but
I feel like everything from the waist down looks terrible because it just kind of like dangles like that, and not in like a good way.
Mhm.
It just feels
I
like
mean, what? How do you
incomplete.
dangle in a good way?
Like I feel like even what was it? X-Aids, like dreads
Oh,
dangled in a
yeah,
good
yeah,
way
yeah,
because like
yeah. Okay.
it was like balanced out, like you had like the giant kind of like
Hmm.
thing
And it
up front.
was it was more dynamic too. Like the way it flowed looked really nice. These just sort of like wiggle around. And
Yeah,
like there wasn't anything too impressive to this power up, honestly.
except the
Like
finishers. I mean, like,
the
but those kind
finisher
of
was just slash, like drop a thing, like long sword and drop it. That was it.
yeah. I mean, like compared to like his other finishers, like it's pretty impressive. Compared to like fucking Sentai and like the nukes that they were just bringing out in the last couple of episodes, then yeah, I
I
guess.
I will say though, I'll give Lupat this. They did the whole like I can see the future of the fight for a split second. They did that sort of look a lot better than Geo did. What?
Yeah, I mean, like he was like
Uh,
charging an attack, and then we kind of just like see it in real time, and then when we go back, it's like, oh, he's still not done charging. He's
right?
like, ah. He's like he like punches, and then he's like starts running with his fist.
Here we go.
Yeah, it looked really unimpressive. Like he
Yeah.
just like goes into his final form, and he
Mhm.
just kind of like doing regular things. It's like, oh my god, I blocked it. It's like Gaze was getting his ass handed to him, and he was still blocking things. Like, why is it impressive right now? And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I get all pink and punch. Yeah.
Also, what the heck was up with uh like
Was?
no, not was. I forgot it. The moment I opened my mouth, I forgot it. It was
I mean,
probably a point that I wanted to make.
was it Gaze? Tsukiyomi?
Wait, no, the power, the scaling, like, oh, the attack's too powerful. It broke the mirror. And then also like it broke the mirror or the another ride watch. For some reason, there was no like usually they just like
Just,
deactivate.
yeah.
This one straight up broke it, and I don't understand. So like, and also if this thing has a power of future and past, if he destroys him, does he destroy him from earlier too? Does it like wipe him out from memory?
Yeah.
Isn't that
That would
how
have been a really useful bit of exposition to kind of go
it,
along with this power.
it would have? Because like people actually legitimately died
Yeah.
as a result of that monster. So if you don't erase the monster, then those people are straight up dead.
Yeah. And
The implications here are very weird. If you don't like tell us,
yeah, and like one thing I really didn't like about that whole thing was how it really made like the gay stuff like just that much worse because his justification for killing himself was because of the technicalities of that power. And then at the end of the episode, Geo just like, you know what? I'm too OP for all the bullshit that that Gaze was kind of dealing with.
uh,
Like, that problem you have. Look, I don't even have to think about it. I just go
yeah,
through it.
yeah. It's like, hey, I see you there with a problem because you're poor. Looks like I'm richer and I can deal with it myself. Also, we saw at the beginning of this episode that Geo can get rider kicked and not die. How can Gates get rider kicked and die? What is wrong with the scaling here? This makes
I
zero sense.
I think Gaze like jumped up a little bit too high, you know. And then when he did that like drop kick, I don't know why he thought that the dude wouldn't reflect it. I mean, I guess he did like that whole like
No,
substitution thing.
he knew that he'd reflect it. That's why he attacked because like he needed to he needed to take him down
Okay, and then like
like
once he
and
like
sacrifice himself in the process.
But that kick didn't do anything to him. Like all it did was get reflected back to him, and like
Well,
the
no, it affected him. Like it hit.
I mean, it affected him, but if you don't stop him, don't kill him, and all you did was just
Hold
it's
on,
not the best trade-off.
I'm looking. I thought it blew him up. Also, like they know that they need the power of the. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess they just don't cut back to the other one exploding.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, they didn't even have the power of Yuki, so I don't know why they'd even attempt that.
They don't have the power of Ryuga to undo the Ryuga thing. I don't know. This is stupid, man.
Yeah, when we think about this episode, it kind of gets a bit fuzzy.
Well, honestly, to me, like the big takeaways are the character points for Sogo, because that's the highlight here for me.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like he's done that thing like too many times that I'm kind of about it. He's like, you know what? I'm still gonna be positive because that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but at least we have more context as to like the extent of his positivity. You know what I mean? Like we know that there is sort of that dark side to him that he just doesn't want to show, and we never like actually see it because it buries so what.
Just imagine him snapping mid-fight on Gay's like, damn it, you're so useless. Stay in the fucking corner with Tsukiyomi. Get out of my way. You just see like White walking like, oh. My savior.
Well, I guess that's a good places that to end. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Tokusatsu Gaga Ga, I think, is coming out around the same time as this, if I get it edited and in time. And yeah, I also might be doing a new podcast on a different channel soon. The link might be available at the end of this if I get that done in time. So that's exciting. It's about Soto, obviously. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Yep. See ya.
Weehoo! We're caught up. Now all we have to do is Ultraman again. We are all the way behind on